Hey guys, it's me, Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. How are you doing today? Today we're going to talk about our favorite subject, which is sales. All right, we got a great topic for ourselves today, so let's go ahead and dive right on into it. What is our cool topic for today? Our cool topic for today is selling. Do you have an elevator speech about what you do in selling or your business? What do you say? I'm asking, do you have an elevator speech or a quick speech to let people know what you do, in a short amount of time? Let's just say, for instance, you sell insurance. Okay, maybe you don't want to tell them all the stuff that you do, but you can say, hey, yeah, people may ask you, well, what do you do for a living? Some people are afraid to tell people, I'm a salesman. I'm not. But you can say, look, I help people. In helping these people, I help them get insurance to cover themselves or their family. So when someone passes away, then they'll be taken good care of. Or you could talk about real estate. Well, I help people transition from one place to another, and I help them so that way they can go ahead and get the home of their dreams. Basically, you can come up with whatever product you have. If you sell, let's say, pool services. I help people with pool services, maintenance, cleanings, and adjustings and troubleshootings, and I do it always with a smile. It's how you leave the person, because a lot of times, people as salespeople, we're afraid to tell people we're salespeople. So, we get kind of tongue-tied. I'm a salesperson. What would you say? So what I do is when people ask me, well, what do you do? Well, I'm a salesperson. And people will look at you, well, what do you sell? Well, I sell this, I sell that, and I help people, with different things. So you definitely want to consider having what they call an elevator speech when you're selling. And the reason why is because it's real quick, because you may be asking people, what kind of work do you do? Because you're trying to figure out, meet people, build relationships. And like I said, if you sell a service or a product, or if you do something that's in a business capacity, you want to have a little short amount of time where, like you're on an elevator from one floor to another, or two or three, that you could share what you do. And in that way, people can go, oh, okay, I've been thinking about that. I've been recently wanting to, so what I'm saying with you guys is an elevator speech is just a short amount of time where you get to tell people what you do. And don't be embarrassed or be scared. Practice what you do. Talk about what you do. Like right now, I'm helping people in my business. If we were to meet each other, I'm going to tell people, they go, well, what do you do for a living, after I've asked them? And I'll just tell them, I help people transition from high school to a career. And they'll go, well, what do you mean? And see, once people ask you, what do you mean? Or what is that you do? Once people ask that, that's kind of like a hook on a fishing pole. Then you can say, well, look, I don't know about you, but there's a lot of people who don't have an education, or people who don't have the capability, or have wasted a lot of time, and they need some help with transitioning to a different career. So what I'm sharing with you guys, what is our subject for today? Selling. Do you have a quick elevator speech about what you do and what you sell? So if you don't, you need to consider it, because sometimes we only have a brief moment. And when you ask somebody what they do, what do? They reciprocate and they ask, well, what do you do? Well, I'm glad you asked that. I help people when they transition from one home to another, and I always do it with a smile. And see, people are like, huh? And then if you capture their attention, then you've got somebody that could possibly be a friend, maybe a new relationship, or maybe it could be a new opportunity to sell. Oh, I help people get new homes. And they go, what? You do? Recently I was thinking about that. So guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Remember, if you're a salesperson, business owner, customer service people, get an elevator speech real quick about what you do, and be brave and let people know that you help people. We do. We make the world go around. So if you are a salesperson or a business owner, make sure that you get yourself a really short little thing saying, hey, this is what I do. I know I'm so glad that I do this and I get to help people on a daily basis. And always end possibly with a smile. Hope you have a great day. Go out there and sell something. But if you ain't asking for the order, you ain't selling. And today we had a great conversation about, do you have a quick elevator speech to let people know what you do? All right. Now you will. And now you do. All right.